You! Hello, everyone. It is that time again. That time that you all always be waiting for. It is time to analyze the cast and draft season 5 of Mayhem Manor, Lesson Learned. And, with this title, there was nothing else to do but find 4 previous winners of these crazy-ass On Jackie production games, and I had to go and get them so they can download everybody on this cast and pick who they think they're going to be passing this crown to. So first, I want to bring in the winner of Season 4 of Mayhem Manor, Space Jam, the one, the only, Alex. What's going on, Alex?
Hey, what's going on? Excited to be here.
I'm glad you are here. I am glad you are here, Alex, our reigning champion. You've had the crown for a whole year. Are you ready to pass it?
Yeah, I am. I kind of wish I was playing this year.
So, baby, you would have been out first day, okay?
I know.
but thank you so much for being on here, and I can't wait to hear what you got to say. All right. Now, let's take it back to season 3, the pandemic season. One of the wildest seasons we had. The format was absolutely crazy. Everyone there, we had to play with masks on, but there was one person who came out on top. Let's give it up for the winner of season 3, Baywatch, Mr. Jake Abbott. What's going on?
Hey, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, Alex, fellow
Good to see you, Jake.
Baywatch member as well. I'm excited to see how things play out and talk about these people. It's going to be fun.
Yes, let's talk some shit.
Love you better.
And now we have the winner of Shady Survivor Live. 2-time. Is it 2-time or 1-time? How many damn games did this girl play? I don't fucking know. But anywho, we have the winner of Shady Survivor Live. She also played Mayhem Manor, and she is here with probably the most tea on all these players. Let's give it up for the one and only Destiny Doppler.
Hey everyone, you know me, I love my tea.
Destiny is an on-track production draft legend. I don't believe she wins much, but she's always here.
Probably not. I probably throw too much shade on the people I pick.
And now let's bow down to the person who started it all, the winner of the very first season of Mayhem Manor, the takeover. What do you got? 3rd place, 1 season, and then, they be getting him out there early now because he's too good. But he still has the one and only original crown of Mayhem. He paved the way for you hoes. Let's give it up for DeAndre. Look at his ass, still not ready. He look, his mic off, everything. Lord Jesus, get yourself together, girl.
Oh, I'm here. I made it.
I try to drag out your intro, girl. Give you a second, girl. All right. So first, let's go ahead and shout out some of the audience members in here. It's packed up in here tonight. Shout out to Nicholas Benner. Benjamin Snyder says he never seen a live game with 30 contestants before. Well, girl, you need to go and sign up for On Jack Productions Patreon and watch every other season, because we only had 1 season that didn't have 30 people, and that was the pandemic season. Let's see. We got Hufflepuff for the win. I guess that's a shout out to some past games that some players played. Aaron, she's playing this season. Shout out. Okay, it's a lot. I'm gonna get back to some of y'all. It's too many of y'all. Okay, it's too many. It's too many. All right. This is how this draft is going to work. Alex, with you being that reigning champion, you will be picking the order of this draft. Okay? There are 4 of you, and there are 32 players. So each of you will be getting 8 players. However, you will only be able to pick 1 person from each pitcher. So when the pitcher comes up, we will be going in order straight through, and then the next pitcher will be going in reverse order. You must pick 1 person per pitcher. Yeah.
Okay.
There went my whole damn strategy.
I'm ready for this.
I drafted
I know.
research like
I
y'all were in
literally
the
just
NFL.
wrote all their names down for nothing.
Me too. James, I had a whole NFL drafting
Let's start.
spreadsheet going on. F Neville.
I'm pissed.
Yes, I
Love
had to
it.
mix it up for you girls. Okay, I knew y'all came with a goddamn plan. All right.
Yeah, I just closed my laptop because I was like, oh, let's do it.
Alex is like, I didn't do that. I just looked
Room
at the
dirty, let's
randomly.
do
This
it.
is perfect.
Pretty much.
Oh my
No,
god.
there's
All
always a
right.
twist.
Wow.
So, Alex, give us the order. Let me get my. Actually, Brandon, are you able to start taking stats? I'll do it on my phone this time. All right, Alex, what's the order?
I mean, I want the number 1 pick.
All right, Alex is going first. Who's second?
Who wants number 2? Yep, I'll go DeAndre.
All right, DeAndre number 2. Number 3.
Then I'll go Jake and then Destiny.
Giving everybody what they want. See, that's how Alex won last season. You see, you just gotta be diplomatic.
Mhm.
We love a miscongeniality.
All right. Shout out to Michael DeLucas. He is
Yes.
in Fort Lauderdale. He needs to get his ass here. DeAndre with his ass season 1. And I guess
I love Michael.
Josh said those girls with the stats. All right, here we go. We're going to bring up the first picture. We're going to talk a little tea about the people, see what we know about them, and then we're going to do some picking. Alex, you're going to be first. First picture up on the docket, we have Taylor, Shamel, Anthony, and James. So, Alex, who are you picking first? Then we'll talk shit.
I gotta go with James.
All right, first round draft pick on Team Alex is James. So what do you know about James? You actually beat him in the final 2. Actually, Alex, you beat him final 2. He got second place to you. And Destiny, you beat him in the final 2. So what y'all know about James?
I mean, I know he's been second place in a lot of games, and I think he wants to win more than anybody.
Yeah, I will agree. I think that because he wants it so bad, he's going to do whatever he takes, and it tends to bite him in the ass. So as a player, if you have somebody who's willing to do whatever it takes, sometimes you have to take them out because you don't want to be around that person.
Which
So
is exactly where my mind would go.
that's I think it's a great solid first round pick. Alex, I think that you are going to be disappointed in that because I just think that the target is going to be too great.
Yeah.
And last season he was known, he was the power king. So he knows how to get him.
Second place. I mean, if
Yeah,
he
got all
always
the way to the end.
second, then he's good.
So
I mean,
He hasn't won for a reason.
I just feel like there's
right?
Jake said he hasn't won for a reason, though.
yeah,
Like,
I feel
second
like
place
there's a
can
big
get
difference
something.
between second place and first place.
I will also say that James tends to play with females. That is kind of his comfort zone. And the
it's low.
cast is lacking females.
Yeah.
There's only a few. And that's definitely his comfort zone. And it's not a bad thing. Oh, hi, Colin. It's not a bad thing. That's just where he's comfortable. So when that dynamic isn't there, what do you do when you're out of your comfort zone?
Yeah, I think he's really good strategically and physically, and he sometimes has to work on a social game. But I think hopefully he can get it all together this time.
Okay. Casey is playing the season. She said there's 7 females. 7.
Love Casey.
7 out of 32.
Yeah, 7
Correct.
out of 32. What?
That's
Somebody with
percent.
math skills. What's that? Like
I don't think there's
20%?
many in
That's
three.
nothing.
All right. So let's go to our second pick. That is going to be DeAndre.
It's giving Shamel.
All right.
Yeah.
DeAndre is
for
going
it.
with
It's
Shamel.
giving Shamel.
Yes.
Shamel
I
is.
wanted him.
I'm excited about this one. I feel like Shamel has spent a lot of time on production. He spent a lot of time around a lot of people that know this game, and without like giving away too much, like I feel like he's got enough solid connections with enough people who have good solid connections to at least get him to at least. I think he's gonna go. I think he's a solid pick he has a chance to win this.
Okay. Anybody else? Any comments on Shamel?
I spent a lot of time on production with Shamel for one of the takeover games, and genuinely an amazing human being. So just get to know him like on a human level. That is I've never seen him play a game, but as a human, you can't beat somebody like that. Like,
yeah, he's gonna play a hell of a social game if nothing else. And that's just him. That's not even a game. That's just him being him.
Well, I'm super excited because Shamel, like you said, he's always on production. He always hops in, recording, sweeping, doing whatever. So I'm so glad that, you know, he has the opportunity to actually hop in there this season. I told a lot of people last season, I was like, look, there's been a lot of these you didn't get to play. So that's why you see a lot of people that used to be in production being able to play this season.
I hope he can take that hat off. Like, enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Stop seeing what needs to be done and physically be there. Because Neville, you're right. He's always in like, what needs to be done? You need me to cook? You need me to sweep? You need me to go to the airport? He doesn't care. So hopefully he can genuinely be in the game.
And I think like last year he seemed like he was really paying attention to the game. He seemed to really like the game and just a genuinely nice guy.
Yes, Josh. Shout out to Josh.
That's a good pick.
A Beach Babe, a Looney Tune. He said he's one to watch out for.
He is.
All right. Let's move on. We got
Is Josh playing?
No, Josh is not playing. All right, so we got Anthony and Taylor left. Jake, it is on you.
I'm gonna go with Taylor on this one.
All right.
So Taylor and I actually just played Coco Pelli together recently, and you know, we have an interesting relationship because she actually voted out my dad, so I wasn't like the biggest fan to begin with, like, you know, so I was very anti her tribe or whatever. But then we ended up like working together like at the merge until we blindsided her at Final 7. But you know, that was because she was a threat and everything. She's just like a super nice person though, but I think this is something where she could do well. She's only like played Survivor, so I think it would be like really interesting to play Mayhem Manor.
It's definitely a lot different than Survivor.
Absolutely, but you know, I think she can hang. You know, one of the 7 girls in the cast. You know, so I hope that doesn't like work against her. But you know, I think if anybody could get, you know, could use that to their advantage, I think Taylor could. So confident with that.
So that leaves Destiny. That leaves you with Anthony. Any thoughts on Anthony?
I did do some scoping. I won't lie, I don't know anything about Anthony. I'm guessing this is his first live game. It looks like he's coming here because he's one of the handful of people in a relationship. So he's going to be one of the couples in this game. Sorry if you were trying to keep a secret. There's no secrets with Destiny. And so I think that either it'll help him or hurt him. We'll see what ends up happening. My best advice is there's no couples in Mayhem Manor. So like for a weekend, you're not dragging anyone with you. Vote in your loved one, vote in whatever you have to do, whatever the format is, because there is only one of you can win. So
that is true.
Only one of you can win.
All right, so now we're going to go in reverse order. Destiny, you're going to start off on this one, so you get the first pick. All right, so get excited.
No.
And next picture is we have Josh, Michael B, Clayton, and Lee. Josh, Michael B, Clayton, and Lee. Who are you going for?
So this is such BS because 2 of like my number 1 picks were on this picture. And so I'm going to be the loyal bitch that I am, and I'm going to pick Michael, my blue-eyed babe, because of Mayhem Manor, because that's my boo. And I'm going to be the loyal bitch. I'm going to pick Michael.
Okay, Michael B. Anybody else got any insight on Michael B?
I don't
Crickets?
know. I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
Not crickets on Michael B. Michael B's games, right?
He's amazing. As he's one of the most loyal people you'll ever meet. Like, at least for me, he was super loyal. I threw him into an arena, and then I was like, sorry, I was new. I didn't know what I was doing. Talked it out, and then we like wrote it out to the end together. I was brand new. I was a baby. And now I stab everyone in the back and the front. So
was Mayhem 2 Sweet Escape your first live game?
Yeah, I
It
had just
was.
joined orgs for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was a baby. I knew nobody, and I was
You knew,
like, oh
but
my
you knew what you
god.
was doing. You know when you put somebody in elimination, you want them gone though. That's just like regular. Anyway,
I was following Jake, and so if we've learned anything, I learned not to listen to my partner.
all right. So moving on, we have Jake. It's your turn. You have either Josh, Clayton, or Lee.
Man, I like all three of them.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with Josh on this
All
one.
right.
This is Josh's first live game, I believe. He is, he's a sweetheart. He's a little quiet sometimes, so I'm hoping he's able to kind of break out of the shell there, and I hope he doesn't get overwhelmed for the whirlwind that's about to happen. But
Yeah.
I think he would be somebody who people should want to work with because as somebody who is newer, I feel like he would be more on the loyal side.
So all of you, when you won your games, you were not new. I think DeAndre is the only one that was actually new and won his game. So DeAndre, did you feel like Mayhem 1 was newbie friendly?
No. No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, it doesn't
No.
tend to be, does it?
No. It's not. This isn't that game.
I mean, yeah, I was
This is not
definitely
that game.
clueless in season 3. Like, I had no idea what I was coming into.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
play a fierce social game before you even get there.
Yeah.
So you saying that right now it's the day before the game starts. If you haven't started playing, then what?
You're too late.
Baby, you're too late.
Just go to Disney or something.
Enjoy the pool, whatever amenities are at the house. The food's gonna be good. I know Kirk's gonna hook it up, but yeah, you're too late.
Maybe ask for a liquor run because
guarantee
you're gonna be
people-
drinking.
The moment these photos were released,
Mhm.
people were inboxing. People were in DMs.
But you don't know how the game format's going to be.
I don't know how the game. Nobody ever knows how the game formats before going in.
I'll
True.
even
But
go
you
one step further.
strategize anyway.
The
True.
moment those dates were released, you're like, oh, there's another one coming.
Yeah.
People are like, are you applying? Are you
Honestly,
playing?
people were asking me, "Are
Yeah.
you going to Mayhem?"
Yeah.
Hey, Destiny, are you in Europe yet, or will you be at Mayhem?
Really, y'all all got messages?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is officially, if it wasn't before, this is officially now the challenge of the LRG community.
Mhm.
Like, you guys are
It really
crazy.
is. It is. It's wild. I was just
Dustin's saying he got the same. If you guys don't know, we can see your comments. So if you're talking shit, we can re-talk about you. Just saying.
I am screaming. People wanted to make sure that it was known that that was Christina's boyfriend.
Ooh.
More than one person made sure that that was known. Let's see. Okay, somebody said noted. All right, let's move on. So shout out to all future players. Apparently you have to talk to people before you get there. But I will say this. This is also why this season the cast reel was held for so long. So all year, people are like, what's going on, man? Why I have no pictures with her? Because if I release a picture 8 months from now, you plan hard for 8 months. So I thought it kind of leveled the playing field a little bit more to kind of do a blast right the week of. So, I still got to release cast, but I think that this kind of gave it some type of levity. But we'll see. All right. Going to DeAndre.
Mm-hmm.
You have either Clayton or Lee, the two at the end.
Right. So, full disclosure, I really have low confidence that this person is going to win, but I will want them on my team. So we're gonna go with Lee. I love Lee, but I mean,
Oh, no, you just shouldn't have picked them.
well, no.
No.
I also don't know Clayton like from a bag of chips, so it's given like Kiki, like sorry to this man, like y'all may sound ridiculous.
Why? So why do you say that?
Why do I say Lee, or why do I say he won't win?
That part, the latter.
I don't. Well,
I'll call it out. If you let somebody who just won a game get to the end, you stupid.
there's that.
Yeah. Too easy to
There's
target. Like,
He is the current reigning on Jackie champion.
Yeah. I just don't see. I mean, it would be ridiculous. Like, there's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people come in, like, there's the people who they're gunning for. It's like reigning winner, any winner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I think the other piece is Lee has done very well in every live game he's ever played in. The difference is now it's been aired more, so people get to see the strategy. So early on, it's
a lot of people
easier,
know the game,
right? It's easier to do better early on because people don't know how you play, and getting past that perception is really hard. Like, overcoming your own game perception from what you did in one game to the next is almost impossible. So all of these people just got to watch him play Takeover, and he played an amazing game.
He did.
And now what? 2 months later, he's coming into another. Here, baby, like, you wore a crown in your picture. You wanted us to talk about it.
Ain't no way. Yeah, it's just not giving that. But I think he's gonna play a good game. As much as, again, I don't know the format, but if it's giving what I was used to with like votes, I just hope he has enough of an alliance built with people. I think he'll get far enough. I don't think it's giving like first day.
No,
but
I think Josh just put it in the
we have a comment. It said the difference between Takeover and Mayhem is usually to win Mayhem, you got to win comps. Lee won 0 comps in Takeover.
That was also going to get to that with that as well. That's actually what I didn't want to say.
You want to say everything else?
it was the like that he's a reigning champ, but that's like secondary to because he was my partner for a time in Mayhem 1, and I mean, I like Lee a lot, and I think he plays good games. He just wasn't the strongest partner that I had, but he's a strong player, and I don't want that to be like misconstrued by my opinion.
So I don't think you need to win that many challenges. I only won like 2 challenges in my season.
I don't think the game is popping.
Like,
it's
I don't
gonna
think
matter on eliminations, though, right, Alex? Like, you know who I want to go in against elimination on? The person not winning challenges. That's who I want to go against.
Jake, how many competitions did you win during Mayhem? Do you remember?
I actually counted today. Like, I was actually going through because I figured this question would pop up. I didn't win very many. Like, if you're talking like the team challenges, I only won 2. So like, I was only not safe that time. But then, like, you know, as you got down, comps become more important. So like, I had to win ultimately 7. To, like,
sounds like a lot.
That's fun.
Yeah. But like, that counts like an arena, like that counts like the Blind Connect 4 with Chris and you know, little stuff like that. So comps are like actually like very important social game, like 80% of the way, but like the last like bit, you know, you have to be able to win your way there. Yeah.
All right. Well, last but not least, he's in here watching. He said, "Doubt me, it's cool."
What's up, Thomas? Oh, good.
It's your team member now, Alex. You have Clayton. So anything to say about Clayton?
I'm actually really happy to get Clayton. I think he played season 3 with me, and I felt like he was in a really good spot until he got injured.
Yeah, he's our one and only to this day medevac. So
that's terrible.
Yeah,
what happened?
He went out. I think it was actually like round 2. It was like a physical running challenge, and he had a leg injury that took him out of the game. Well, he opted to, bow out of the game due to his injury. So I'm glad to know that he's coming back, and he definitely, has a lot to prove.
I'm gonna put it on there. I don't think anyone on this podcast was doubting you, Clayton. I think we all just knew people in that damn photo, and sometimes you pick your friends.
Yeah, Josh specifically asked me to pick him, so.
Jake, he asked you to pick him, and you didn't?
No, Josh. I picked Josh. No,
Josh asked you to pick him.
No,
oh wait, is that Vicky's boyfriend?
No,
that's it. No, that's Nathaniel.
That's Nathan.
Right? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I know this. Duh.
Yeah.
But I
he said he said he made it to round 5. My
Yeah, he
mistake.
made it pretty deep. I thought he was very good socially, and
Yeah.
I also think he was willing to make
Hamstring. I won Mayhem with the pulled hamstring.
Ooh.
And I played Takeover with the cracked rib.
Oh. Girl, you need to just go for a physical.
Have you seen
Suck it up.
Have you seen your chicken legs? He got real legs. You got little, no,
My
just kidding.
size is- I don't know what you're talking about. This is great ham hocks.
All right, let's keep it moving. You know, it's a lot of players. Okay, so here we go. We're going to our third picture. We're starting back at you, Alex. Here we go. The next picture is Donald, Marcelino, Aaron, and Corian.
Oh my God.
Donald, Marcelino, Aaron, and Corian. Who are you going for, Alex?
So I think there's a lot of strong people in this picture, but I gotta go with one of my biggest allies and rivals in the game, and that's Marcelino.
I was like, girl, I was like, yeah, we already know who you going, Alex. Come on. Just go ahead.
BFFs.
Just go ahead and pick.
I mean,
Y'all have
Marcelino.
the most tangled mayhem history there is.
I mean, me and Marcelino faced off 3 times, and we're 2-1 against each other.
You're 2, right?
Yes, I'm 2.
I see that. I love the smirk.
But yeah, I mean, he's a great player, and he's done well both seasons.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
If he can keep his head in the game, just in the game and nothing else, Marcelino will run circles around every single player in this game.
He almost beat me in one of those last comps at, in season 3. Like he was like right there, only like a few seconds like behind me, you know.
He
So
gets in his head and psychs himself out. And so I'll say it all day, every day. Marcelino runs circles around everybody. But if you against him, just talk some shit. Because you're gonna get into his head.
Yeah.
He's gotta keep it level.
I found him to be pretty loyal too. Like we were able to work with each other like in the latter part of the game, you know, and I felt like I could trust him, so that's huge.
I mean, in season 3, he tied Peyton on that vote, and like he easily could have won that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. He almost made it to final 2, like right there, you know. And
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there, and then it was Dom who like broke the tie, something, right?
Broke the
tie.
Yeah, Dominique broke the tie and sent. I was like, oh my God.
Ooh, season 3
was wild.
I was thinking about it now. Ooh, he called check like right after you in that memory of putting the things together. Yeah, the Final Four comp when Dave didn't know anything. All right. All right.
Daddy Dave.
DeAndre.
Corian.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And this is actually odd because I'm basically getting the team that I planned.
Yeah, well, girl, your team is definitely very black. Wakanda forever, girl.
Girl, I'm rooting for everybody black.
Well, is there any other reason why you picked Corian?
I mean, there are other reasons. And I will say this: Lee was already going to be on my team. I do think he's a strong player, whether or not.
Girl, we off the league, girl. You can't clean it up.
But
girl.
I just had to throw that in there.
Text them later. We on Corian.
But Corian would definitely be. I think this may be his season.
Okay.
Corian plays good comps. Corian plays good social game. He hasn't been successful yet, but I will say after playing with him, I even told him, I said, I think Mayhem is I think that's like more your structure.
Well, he made it to the end with Alex, right?
Yeah.
You said what?
I said he made it to the end with you last season, right?
Yeah, he did very well all season. Very strong socially. Yeah, he's a good player.
He's also very loyal.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why he has very
lawyer.
good connections.
Not lawyer.
And at one point in Takeover, I think he was on the team called Melanin of Destiny.
No, Shades of Melanin.
Oh yeah, Shades of Destiny.
Shades of Melanin. Should have been done.
It was Shades of Melanin, and I had to change it to Shades of Destiny. Correct. I thought season 3 was his. Sad when he was eliminated.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's talking about. He's talking about Marcelino.
But I have faith in Corian. Corian is
Yeah, solid pick. All right, let's see. DeAndre, they said you got the cookout.
So if anybody take a black person, that's racist.
Please,
All right, I'm going
well,
first
right now
next.
you're making everybody else look racist because you're literally forcing everybody else to be racist, DeAndre. You have to let them get a black person, okay?
I can't be called racist again. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Jeez. DeAndre. All right. We got Donald and Aaron. Jake, go.
I'm gonna go with Daddy Don.
Daddy Don.
I don't know if he's played a live game before. I've played with him online, and so like I know that when it comes to comps, I feel like he can probably hold his own in certain situations. So I don't know. I feel like he's a very social person, so I think he could do well. Like Dave did well, and he was like the older guy, so maybe Don could kind of fill sort of that role. And I don't know. I have faith in him, so let's go.
Donald has played live games before.
Okay. Do you know?
He has played them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And usually what gets him in trouble is this right here.
Oh.
His mouth will rub someone the wrong way. I don't have any idea what that would be like, so I couldn't even relate.
Yeah, right. All right, so that leaves Aaron for Team Destiny. What are your thoughts on Aaron Destiny?
Aaron was on my original OG list to draft.
Okay.
I think that Aaron has the ability to do something different this game. If you have watched, and this is my advice to these players, to these new players that we're talking about, is you're hearing us talk about all these people who played 482 live games, and they're seeing the same people that they saw in elementary school over and over again. Do something fucking different. There's a whole big ass group of you who knows one or two people. Don't fall into some vet lullaby. Do something different. And Aaron, I think, is somebody who can see the bullshit that the vets are going to feed her. And she's not going to come in here as a freshman. She's going to be one of these young-looking seniors that fools them all. So that's my hope. I have high hopes for Aaron. Don't let me down. One of the seven. Yeah, sexist motherfuckers. No, just kidding.
You gotta snag them while you can.
You can't, babe.
I thought Jake was gonna leave the girl for me the first photo, and he was like, "No, I'm gonna pick Taylor."
All right, let's see what we have next here. We have boom. All right, we have Beasley, Erica, Billy, and Frank. Beasley, Erica, Billy, and Frank, and Destiny, it is on you. Go.
He was going to be my number one draft pick when we started, and I'm going to take him as my number one right now, Mr. Frank.
All right. Thoughts on Frank, Destiny? Why is he your pick?
Sucks to suck everyone else in this draft. Just kidding. I think Frank, just on a human level, this is genuinely as a human from what I got to see him last season, I think he's a good human. And while everybody wants to win, my vibe lately, while I'm talking a ton of shit, I just like surrounding myself with good people. So that's what I want for my team. I want some good people, and I think Frank is the one to do it. And his pants are fun. And there was a little heated moment when they were like running back with some water last season, and somebody was trying to cheat, and Frank didn't take that shit. And so I'm like, okay, he cheated against you, he cheated against me, run that race, baby. So
but so
Alex, go ahead.
I recently played a Big Brother game with Frank, Big Brother Hogwarts, and he won the whole game. He's a great player. I just don't know if the people who played with him are going to let him get to the end again.
That's what people kept saying in Cocopelli, and he made it to the Final Four. So he's great. Like he can rub people the wrong way though sometimes, and he can get pretty confrontational. Again, that's out playing Survivor. I haven't played any other game with him before, so it could be something different. But he's definitely somebody to watch out for, and but somebody who can win stuff too. So
yeah, I think when he plays, he focuses on like building relationships with a group of people, but then he kind of leaves other people out of that, and I think that does leave like some negative feelings that could cost him.
He voted out my dad too. So
well, you know what? Kick him off the team. Kick him off my team. How dare you come for Jake's
You
dad?
got a destiny. All right,
Damn.
Jake, you got Beasley, Erica, and Billy.
Okay, I don't know any of them, but based on the picture, I'm gonna go with Beasley.
All right. Beasley is on Team Jake.
Yeah, I don't know him, don't know anything about him, but
Look how mad DeAndre is for you.
we'll see. I'm sorry.
I got
There's
another
still
option.
Erica.
Like two
Oh my
options.
God. You need a girl on your team too. So this
Correct. I thank you because I was gonna fuck you up.
There's still Erica.
Are you bullying people, DeAndre?
Girl, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. If they gonna
See
let
the
me.
messages we're getting on the side right now.
No, honestly, I felt like I had two solid options there for the cookout.
Okay. You're really putting together the cookout. James wanted to let it be known that he did not cheat against Frank nor Destiny.
Put his name. If you feel guilty, feel guilty.
That's why I love you, Jordan. Oh, okay. All right. Hello, Zachary. Zach Ray. That's cute. All right. All right. So, does anybody have any thoughts on Beasley? Anybody know anything about him at all?
Good luck.
All right. So, all right. He did play Takeover 1. He was a very early boot. So this isn't his first live game, but he went out like second round Takeover 1. So yeah.
Can only go up.
Right. Yeah, it can he could be first boot.
We'll put that in the universe, all right?
I just hope he's down there talking.
I believe he's up in the air right now. Like literally like up in the sky.
Is he going to the wrong airport though?
I hope not.
That seems to be a winning strategy though.
DeAndre, you going with Erica or with Billy?
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with Erica.
Okay.
Oh my
Wow, who would have thought?
I do like what she put together. Like I like her picture.
You like the look.
I do.
Okay.
I like her look. I like the picture a lot. Makeup is done. Like I like it. I like it a lot. Was that actually one of like her graduation photos?
Probably not.
Any thoughts on Erica?
Yeah, so I played with Erica.
Okay, so she's played.
She's
Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
She's one of my favorite people to play with. She's very fun. She's a really good person. I don't know how well she does strategically. But we'll see. I hope she does well.
Strategize, okay. Erica. Strategize, girl.
She's another one of players who comes from another live game that just aired.
What game was that?
What is it? The Hogwarts game, I think it's called. So she was just in that. So she's gonna know a little group of people and use it to your advantage. Use those numbers against you. Or not against you, but for you. Against other people.
Use every alliance, everything you got.
Lie to everybody because they're lying to you.
Oof. Lord jeez, that's sad truth. Lord jeez. All right, and so that leaves Mr. Billy to be on Team Alex. Alex, any thoughts on Billy?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I think he was supposed to play last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he's coming back this year. He's probably thinking about this all year. I played online.
I don't know why that was so funny. Alex is like unintentionally shaded. But he has.
Oh yeah.
Isn't he? He's from like Australia or the United
Yes.
Kingdom or something crazy. Unfortunately, we know what happens to Australia players.
I was just about to say that. Like, right, he ain't gonna do. He know the track record.
I think the benefit that Billy's gonna have is he's really attractive, and so they'll just be mesmerized. I'm like, don't vote him out. He's fun to look at.
Oh, baby, that don't stop nobody.
He stays at the house even if he gets out of the game.
They will vote you out and try to have that night.
You're right. Sorry, Billy, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But you might.
Yeah, literally.
Oh,
I'm gonna cancel. All right. Like this is literally about to be the last season. Okay. All right, Alex. Alex, you're gonna start off this one, and you get first pick on this next picture. Let's hope that is the picture that you want. And here we go. It is going to be JT, Nick, Vicky, and Colin. JT, Nick, Vicky, and Colin. Let's go.
So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go with Vicky. I don't know much about her.
Okay.
But from the comments, she seems very popular.
Okay. I'm going with Vicky. Sorry, let me pause real quick. Gotta make this money. So yes, Zach Ray, there is a possible way for you to watch previous seasons. You're going to go to the Aunt Jackie Productions page on the Aunt Jackie Productions Mayhem Manor page on Facebook, and then from there you'll see all the links to become a Patreon, and you will definitely be able to watch past seasons and watch this season as it unfolds. And 1 second, there's a button over here I can put. 1 second, right there. Right there. Go to that link. But yes, okay, so Alex says Vicky. Any other comments on Vicky?
Love Vicky.
Vicky's a little beast. She
Yeah.
went through it my season, and she like literally, I think she was thrown into like 9 eliminations back to back.
Yeah.
It wasn't 9, but it was a ton. We were not like, there was no remote, like there was no give her a break, let her not run again. We did not care. We just kept throwing her in, and she killed every single one of them. And then we called out the other couple, and so we'll call it out here, but she happens to be one that's in a couple. So hopefully she cannot be a couple for the weekend, because there's no love in Mayhem Manor.
Who's she in a couple with?
Nathan.
I don't think that's going to be an issue for Vicky. Vicky
I don't either.
Vicky plays to win. She was actually going to be the only white girl at the cookout. So
not your Claire. Not your Claire.
She was. I was already doing Vicky. Yeah, she knows the vibes.
Vicky is officially invited to the cookout, but unfortunately,
Vicky helped plan it.
She was invited to Alex's picnic first.
Okay.
So we're going on to the next person. We have JT, Nick, and Colin. DeAndre, please pick your selection now.
Okay, I am actually gonna go with Nick.
All right.
Yeah.
Nick is invited to the cookout. All right.
Nick is another girl that has, like, I think is gonna bring a lot to the game. He's played production. Work production. I definitely think, and just thinking like it's lessons learned. I may be wrong, but I'm going on, okay, this is like, we're probably going to do some challenges that we've done before, or stuff that went wrong or something. And I think he would know that. So, yeah.
Okay. Any other?
Nick plays a season where he has 0 regrets.
Yeah.
I hope that when he's done, regardless, win, lose, draw, whatever happens, I hope at the end of it I get a DM and he goes, you know what? I did that. I have 0 regrets. Just don't season his chicken too much. I think just kidding. Get the cookout reference. No, Nick is a great player. He will do wonderful.
All right, so Jake.
Don't season his chicken too much.
Again, 2 people I don't know very well at all. So I don't know. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go with Colin.
All right, Colin is on team Jake. All right, why Colin?
Again, not really sure why. I think I see him. I was left with like 2 people I don't really know very well. again, I don't like. Does he play like a lot? I feel like I.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Alex,
he does.
Alex
Okay, that's
put them last
yeah.
season. Alex, any thoughts on Colin?
I
How'd it
mean,
go?
he was eliminated like force boot, right?
Correct.
This is going great.
But I mean,
Did you just compliment for somebody for getting eliminated twice? I mean, second.
I think it's very possible to go from the bottom and then come back and win a game. So.
He can't
But
do
not
any
from
worse
fourth.
than what he did last season.
Mine's the redemption team. We all have something to prove, you know.
And what's so funny is DeAndre, Alex, and Destiny have all lost on Jackie Productions game before. Jake, you have not. You've never lost on Jackie Productions game, Jake. So, you know, you are picking some people who haven't done as well. I'm not going to use the L word.
Redemption
But
stories, man. Redemption
yeah, so
stories.
you're picking some redemption stories. So that's good. Everybody deserves redemption.
Yeah.
Like I said, like Alex did not do great his first season, came back, won. Destiny did not. Well, no, she did. You did. Okay, girl, but you didn't win. All right. And then you came back, you played Chase 5 Alive, you won. DeAndre started at the top, and, you know.
That's really why I didn't want to play this. I'm not fucking up my record anymore. We're not doing this. Baby, I'll let these hoes forget me for a minute.
Impossible.
So, with our last pick, we'll be going to Team Destiny. He said, "Is he chopped liver?"
You are not chopped liver.
No,
you
you're on
win.
Jake's team.
No, he's on Destiny's
He's on Destiny's
team. And he is definitely a great pick. Could have went very early. Jake did not do his full research. JT is a very smart player.
Mhm.
He is very intelligent. Don't let those eyes and that funny attitude let you think any other. Like he will do very well.
Mm.
He will.
Yeah, JT was going to be on my team.
We know.
For obvious reasons. But
because he likes to
I did have
cook.
my eye on just knowing how they play. I don't know how he plays. I know how Vicky plays. I know how Nick plays. So that was why I had those two as the two I wanted from that photo. So it's nothing against JT at all.
Yes.
So I played
Colin did want to make sure that you all knew that he was not first boot alone. He was also first boot with Anthony and Dom. He wanted to make that clear.
Didn't Dom get back in the game though?
Yeah. Okay, I'm out of there. All right. So I said JT is super smart. Okay.
I played a survivor game with JT, and he played a really good game. But he's kind of like a big, loud personality, and I don't know if that's gonna be the best fit in the Mayhem Manor house.
Okay. I mean, we're looking at 3 Mayhem winners right here, and then the other one was Mary Beth. I mean, DeAndre, you're the loudest, but you also had.
But I wasn't loud in the game. But now that
I
think about it, Michael DeLucas is loud in the game.
Correct.
He made it to second.
That's true.
As long as you have the people that like that, I don't necessarily think that's an issue.
To quote a great scholar, one of the greatest scholar, there's a big difference between second place and first.
It's true. It's true.
In a game like this, it's a good
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's a good thing to be quiet and kind of forgotten about for a little bit, right? And then just kind of make your connections, and then be like, "Oh shit, she's still here." Yeah.
I just don't see people letting people skate, and I think that's why he will have to be aligned with enough people to protect him. Because like I think about even my experience where I planned on skating, but the people saw me. And if I had not won those elimination challenges, I would have been out. Like I was, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the only thing I'm.
You want to walk though?
You said what?
No, that's the only thing that I would have to say about that.
I thought somebody else said something. Mayhem is definitely better to float. Look at season 2, says Lance.
You talking about Mary Beth?
So who's the next photo?
Okay, next photo is. Here we go. We have.
He is shady.
Y'all are shady. Okay, Jerica, Eric, Dresden, and Nathaniel. And this is going to be on Destiny.
I'm gonna go with Eric.
All right, let me go ahead and log that in. Eric. Boom. All right. Why Eric?
I just think he's gonna do really well in the comps.
Mhm.
So he's gonna be a Jake and win 52 of them, and like, dang, you don't want to go against him in elimination. So it's not like a Survivor game where you can take him out easier because there's the chance for this competition thing, and I think that his level-headed, his cool, calm, collected, and his intelligence is where he'll thrive, even if he doesn't have the social capita of some of the other players.
Okay. Anybody else know Eric? No? All right, great. Moving on. Here we go. We are with Jerica, Dresden, and Nathaniel. Jake.
I'm gonna go with Nathaniel.
All right, Nathaniel.
Yeah, I was kind of struggling between him and Jerica. Just again, I don't know Dresden at all. But between I just feel like Nathaniel might have a little bit more potential when it comes to competitions. Not doubting Jerica at all, but one of the 7, she stands out a little bit. And then Nathaniel's super smart. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to, I don't want to say compete in mental comms or anything, but in stuff I've seen him do, he's pretty good. I hope being a couple with Vicky doesn't get him targeted, but again, that's one thing that I am kind of worried about. But I think if he can distance himself a little bit, and I think Vicky's going to play her own game, so if he does the same, I think he can be okay, and he'll do great.
Eric did want to chime in. He says she didn't do her research.
I just DM'd him and I said, "You fucking stupid. Why would you want me to put in this podcast that you got to final 3 in a game? You dumb. Fine. You suck at comps. Throw him in. Make him first boot. You fucking idiot." Damn. Damn.
You can't keep on picking people and then trying to throw them away.
Plus, they're gonna be stupid. We're gonna call my team stupid. She should have thought harder.
All right, we are down to Jerica and Dresden. Jerica and Dresden. And Alex, it's on DeAndre. Sorry, Jericho or Dresden.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Dresden.
All right, Dresden 14. DeAndre, why Dresden?
I mean, I've seen him play. I don't. Again, it's one of those things. With Lee. I don't think he's gonna win, but I do think he's going to be very helpful for Corey in winning. I need my girls to stick together, and yeah, I don't. It's not. Dresden's not a bad player at all. He plays a good. He does good in the comps. And the memory and stuff like that. But I think Dresden, I don't know. I haven't played much with him, but I don't know if he even, I don't know if winning is really necessary for him.
Okay. Well, I do want to let you know, DeAndre, that you should be picking people who you think are going to win this draft.
Well, the thing is, it was him or Jerica. I don't know anything about her. At least I know he could.
Do you think Jerica could win?
I don't know her. I think Dresden. Dresden.
I don't think he's going to win.
I don't think he's going to. He could though.
Okay.
He plays well.
Okay.
It's a shot in the dark. Is where I'm saying that.
Okay.
If I joined the game, I'd be a shot in the dark. I feel.
Lee just wants to say, and I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
But I will say,
Dresden will put a lot into this as they did last season, and Laurel said pick Dresden. He's going to show up there. All right, so that leaves.
I hope he shows up.
I will say a fun fact is that I played a Survivor game, and JT blindsided Dresden, so I don't know if it'll be effective.
Oh, he's gonna remember.
Oh,
No, well now he will. It might have been forgotten about, but now we put it out in the universe.
Dresden got to remember.
well,
Dresden, don't do it round 1, okay? I need him to get to at least round 2, please, baby.
So that means Jerica is going to be on Team Alex.
Yeah, I like Jericho. I think
Mhm.
she's a very strong social player. She probably knows most of the players.
Mm.
And I think she's someone who can win challenges when she needs to.
Okay.
I think the downfall for Jerica is she's another one who's like in a couple status. They're not actually a couple, but they're roommates, right? So what's the difference? Her roommate's there in the game. So you want to have a ride or die, it's probably the one who's sleeping down the hallway. Knives throw get real far. So y'all can Google it to figure it out. Like
Okay. All right, we are going to move on. We only have 2 more pitches left. That means each of you only have 2 picks left to round out your team. So pick wisely. Here we go. We got Kai, Mark, Charlie, and Christina. Kai, Mark, Charlie, and Christina. We're going to start with you, Alex.
I only know 2 of these people. I'm gonna go with Christina.
All right. Christina is on Team Alex. Why Christina?
I think she surprised people last year, and I think she did well in challenges. She did well socially.
Mm-hmm.
She did well again.
Okay.
That's a solid choice. She's also worked production. She's seen the behind the scenes of this game. She knows how a lot of these people play.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be fun for her.
Okay.
I had my eye on her. I had my eye on her too.
Okay. All right, let's see. Next is DeAndre. You have Kai, Mark, and Charlie. Kai and Charlie.
Giving Mark.
All right. And why Mark?
Sure. Another one that I think is going to really show up. Mark can play. Mark, teaches me some things. He gives me some suggestions. He's also worked production. He plays a good social game. Like he's really good, like socially, and I think he could stand a really good chance of winning this. Okay.
Anybody else on Mark? Jake, you played with Mark.
Yeah, I love Mark. It's just don't be messy, Mark. Come on, man.
I haven't seen messy Mark, so don't be Mark.
Let's hope you're playing.
Shout out to our house mother. We actually have a pre-house. Normally every season we have a pre-house for people who arrive early. This year, of course, everybody wants to try to hurry and get here because Ian is expelled. So we actually have a house mother, a den mother, who has this broadcasted live there, and that's about like 10 players there. And shout out to Kurt T.
Kurt!
And he said they're over here at the pre-house going crazy. So shout out to Kurt. Thank you so much, Kurt. I called Kurt to check on the pre-house, and the last thing I heard was, what just broke? And I had to hurry and get off the phone.
Not a dollar store run in the future.
Every season.
I do want to say that I really like Mark a lot, and I think he helped me win last year. A very social and strategic player.
I've played a game with Mark, and I didn't find him to be messy. I found him to be stupid loyal to the people who he likes, and it cost him the game every time. Like, hey, stupid, vote your friends out. Stupid, like they're voting you out. Stop listening to them. And he was like, they're my friends.
Billy Stevens said that he broke one of the light switches. How do you break a fucking light switch?
Hashtag First Boot Australia.
First Boot Australia.
Light switch. Are they different here?
They require more force.
I mean, it's like sticking a half inch out the wall.
Not are they different here? I am screaming. All right, let me put Mark. Okay, boom. All right, so we got Kai and Charlie. Destiny it's Jake's turn.
My goodness. Okay, so again, I'm left with 2 people that I don't know either of them. Didn't Kai play? Kai played Takeover, right?
No, that's racist.
That was a good guess, though. That was a good guess.
That was a good guess. That was a good guess. You know, he didn't play half these other live games because they don't have no black people.
Shades of
So that's a
melanin.
guess. But no, he's a newbie. This will be his first live game.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Kai.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Puts
not
his
talk after
umbrella
that.
away.
I
Just
swear.
gonna-
I'm gonna take away my StreamYard privilege.
My
So,
apologies.
anybody know anything about Kai? So
He didn't play Takeover.
No.
Apparently
You
not.
said he knew. You tell us something about him.
Well, he's brand new. This will be his first time coming to an On Jack Productions game. So yeah, I mean, I hope he's been listening to y'all and maybe he heard some of the things that he should have done. They said 20 seconds after Billy got there, he still had his coat on. It was a light socket, not a switch.
Are
All
they
right.
different in America?
I like socket.
Kurt says, shout out to the newbies. Don't estimate us. Kurt was actually a newbie last takeover. Thank you so much again, Kurt, for playing takeover. And since we are on kind of the
Newbies
top,
can win.
newbies can definitely
Absolutely.
win. They won 2 seasons of the takeover.
Aaron. Yep.
And thank you everyone who supports the takeover. Takeover is a game. Takeover Birthday Bash is a game that is just exclusively all male identifying black gay individuals. And it normally is a great way to get people that look like me. You know, I can't really represent other, people. I can represent myself, and I know how to get my people to come to something, and then I try to get those people to come to a thing like Mayhem. Once they get comfortable around people who look like themselves, it's easier to integrate them into another situation. So shout out to everyone who's supported Takeover, and that definitely, it was a good guess, Jake, but I could not get Kai to one of those.
It was safe, yeah.
Wishing him all the good luck in the world.
All right. So next would be Charlie, and he's going to be on Team Destiny. Any thoughts about Charlie?
Charlie, actually, if you guys don't know, every season I have a chat and we talk about the players and we give kind of insider knowledge of the stuff. Not like knowledge, but like we're like so and so got voted out, or there's a fight that they're not airing, or did you hear what they said about so and so's dog? And like all of that stuff is in this chat. And Charlie happens to be one of the who's always in this chat with me, and we're kind of keeking it up. So I think this is his first live game. But it's definitely not the first of Mayhem Manor that he's seen. I adore Charlie. I consider him one of my very good friends, and so I hope that he does very well, because as a human, he deserves some good stuff in his life. So Charlie, I hope you just have a really good experience and you have fun regardless of what happens.
All right. That's a great word.
Charlie.
That is the nicest thing you said. Everybody clap it up for Destiny. Clap it up for Destiny.
Yeah, I ain't gonna clap.
It's because I don't talk about people I like. So if I didn't talk about you, I probably like you.
This is the last picture. Destiny, you get first pick.
I hate this photo.
I know this
Alex,
photo.
You will be getting whoever's left over, okay? All right. We have Adam, Casey, Matt, and Max. Adam, Casey, Matt, and Max. Destiny, who are you choosing for the last player of your team?
Have had this photo up the entire draft because I knew you were going to do it last, and I knew I was going to pick first. And I like literally every one of them. Max, I don't know you, so I'm sure I like you, but I don't know you. But the other three, I'm like, oh my God. I'm gonna have to pick my dad here. I don't think you're gonna win, baby. I think you're gonna get it real hard, real quick. But you're still my dad, and I'm gonna pick you. Dr. Matthew Brinkley.
Dr. Matthew Brinkley.
Sorry, baby. I don't think you win.
I feel the same.
That? And
Why do
both y'all.
I just think that he's too well known now. Like it's like a fangirl. Would you let Britney Spears get to the VMAs type thing? Like, no, we're gonna take her out first because even if she's not good, she's gonna win type thing. Matthew is good and is the Britney Spears or the Beyonce or whoever your icon here is, and he's like a solid human. And so it's going to be great to get to see him kind of be in a game mode versus a production mode where he has to like cross his T's and dot his I's of politeness and gets to play a game. But I just don't think that players are going to let him get very far. Although you guys fool me all the time because I thought Marlon's going to be taken out right away. And sure enough, y'all let him play. So maybe not. Like,
Well, we could have taken him
There
out.
is
He won.
there is no iteration of reality that Matthew Brinkley skates his way to the top, and I think Matt expects that. Matt is coming to play though. Like he knows he can play these games. I mean, the thing is, he's going to have a good time, and Matt comes to have a good time. So it's just going to be seeing like what he actually gets to do. But he can win competitions. He can win like elimination challenges, whatever. I think he's going to be a person to watch. So that's a solid player.
Okay.
I think it's a shot in the dark too, but I don't think that matters too much.
I hope he does well.
Jake, you have the next pick. It's going to be Casey or Max.
Well, I was really bummed when this person had to drop out of season 3, so I'm excited I get to pick him for my team. So I'm going to go with Adam.
All right.
This
Adam
one,
is
Kennedy.
on Team Jake. Any thoughts on Adam?
Yeah, like he's I know him through like I know he hosts or he did host like a Big Brother game that I played and did fairly well, and he was just like super cool, and he we talked a lot after I played Real Foot and everything, and he was just seemed like such a genuine person, and I feel like he's gonna have like a really good social game, and I don't really know how he does in comps, but I think he's very personable, and I think he'll do well. And again, I really wanted to play with him in season 3, so I'm happy that I can root him on right now. So,
all right.
That's sweet.
he reminds me of Michael DeLucas.
Yeah,
Really?
I thought it was Michael DeLucas at first.
Yep. Just that
You thought
like
it was DeLucas?
chaotic energy.
You could get those fake tattoos.
Okay. Now his tattoo's fake. Oh my God. Dragon.
No, I'm
Okay.
saying if it were like Michael, like
Got it. So Michael would get fake tattoos.
I'm saying
I don't think they look like. I think their energy
they don't
is
look
similar.
like fake tattoos. I'm saying like Michael don't have all that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is it my turn yet?
Okay. Let's see. All right. Yes, it is your turn. And you have either Casey or Matt. All right, Casey. Here we go.
Casey.
All right.
Casey. I love Casey. She is sweet. I haven't actually played with her. She was on production the first season we met, but she played some little comps with Destiny like in the background and stuff. So got a chance to at least see some competitiveness. But also, I mean, outside of that, like she plays a good. I think she played a good social game, and yeah, it was down to like the last 2. But she was the one that I wanted on that photo.
I was gonna say the whole chat is going. Don't sleep on Casey.
Yeah,
Casey's
no,
being
it's not even a sleep on Casey. I think she's gonna do really well. Yeah,
We can only pick one from each photo.
right? Like
I was surprised nobody took her.
She was somebody I was looking at for sure.
It was Casey and Matthew. And how do you say
Alex
that to
played
your dad?
with her. Alex, what are your thoughts?
I do want to say she's someone I want as one of my top picks. I think she's extremely likable, and she gets along with people, and I think that's big in this game. I think she's good in challenges. Yeah, she would have been one of my top picks.
She's incredibly likable. She's a great player. So
Yeah.
good luck, Casey.
All right.
Better luck, Matthew. No.
Let's see. So last pick, he would like it to be known that he is now last pick 2 Mayhems in a row.
Max, I think you were on my team last season and you
Yes,
let
he
me
was.
down, buddy.
Oh,
Actually, I think Max is a good player too. Like, I think he kind of got screwed by the twist last season.
yeah.
We didn't win any comps day 1, but he was competitive in every comp, and I think he got along with almost everyone in the game. Like,
wasn't he like 18 or 19? Like too
Yeah,
young
he's
to
super young.
drink. He's like a baby. You
Yeah.
guys all corrupted him. I had to give him therapy after last game.
Mhm.
but no, he's a very competitive guy, and I think he's gonna do well.
Yeah. Max, don't be discouraged that you were picked last twice. I did do a twist with this draft, so maybe you wouldn't have been picked last twice.
And you
Correct.
were put on a photo with a bunch of fucking icons. Not that you're not, but these are like.
So all the teams are set. All of our previous winners have 8 players apiece. This year I did not do normally I always go live and talk some shit and like reveal some information. This year I did not, just with everything going on with me and then with this Ian crap. My travel plan just got a little wacky. So I need to kind of like reveal something on here, right? So a long time ago, I posted a picture showing that, or on Instagram, I posted the logo and I said 3 headmasters. So everybody's been wondering who these 3 headmasters are. I am here to reveal that the 3 headmasters are going to be different each round. That is the only thing that I can announce. There will not be 3 other people being headmasters. There will be 3 headmasters in the actual game each round. So if you plan to see this, now you know that. But this game is going to be a hot ass mess, and we're ready and we love it. So I thank you all for watching. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you, DeAndre. So much for taking this hour and 11 minutes and 14 seconds out of your 15 seconds, 16 seconds, 17 seconds out of your day to come here and draft these players. And I hope you all will be rooting them on. Everyone who's watching, please, please, please sign up for the Patreon. You will not be getting a full whole day free on the Mayhem Manor page. So if you want to be keeping up on what's going on, then you need to sign up for that Patreon. And the voting right now is open. It is live. The top 5 vote getters will be receiving an advantage on day 1. So please, please, please vote for your faves out there. And thank you so much for everyone watching. Shout out to some legends we have. Laurel, thank you so much, Crystal, for joining today. We got, of course, the Abbotts always show up. The Abbotts always motherfucking show up. Oh, can't do nothing without an Abbott on here.
Love it.
Love it. But thank you so much, everybody. And I can't wait for Chris to be doing our move-in coverage tomorrow. And shout out to Dante back there. I think
Yes, Cypher.
Cypher.
Say it right. Get the name.
Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Anybody got anything going on they need a shout out? Wonderful. I love it. All right. Perfect. Bye, everyone. Love y'all. Woo!
Bye.